Welcome to episode number 9 of this Dallas Stars NHL 21 franchise series. And today, I'm going to be playing round 2, game 1 against the Blues in Dallas. As we, in the last episode, spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen any of the videos or any of the episodes in the series, playlist of the series will be in the eye in the sky. In the top right corner right up here, there should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. Spoilers, 3, 2, 1. We swept the Anaheim Ducks in the first round. And now we're playing the Blues in the second round, as the second round matchups are Rangers, Bruins, Maple Leafs, Sabres. That's in the 2 matchups in the Eastern Conference, and the 2 matchups in the Western Conference. Well, you already know what one is. It's the Stars and the Blues, and the other one is the Oilers and the Canucks. No, excuse me. You already know one of them. It's the Blues and the Stars, obviously. And the other one is the Oilers and the Jets, not the Canucks. So, Stars, Blues, Oilers... No, Stars, Blues, Oilers, Jets. Or Stars, Blues, Oilers, Jets, Rangers, Bruins, Maple Leafs, Sabres. As Jamie Benn, our captain, through 4 games, leads their team in points, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. Let's get into the game. It's right away. I mean, there's no time. I mean, there's no point of me sitting here for 5 minutes doing nothing. Let's get into the game right now. And the Texas Stars, the AHL affiliate of the Dallas Stars, are in the second round of their playoffs, the Calder Cup playoffs. So maybe they can win Calder Cup. They did in 2014, and they've been in it 3 times. The Texas Stars, the AHL affiliate of the Dallas Stars, have been in the Calder Cup final 3 times. 2010, lost to the Hershey Bears. 2014, won against the St. John's Ice Caps, and 2018 lost to the Toronto Marlies. And that was in 7 games. In 2018, I was watching that game live. It was just sad when they lost. But hopefully I can... And I was also sad when the Dallas Stars lost the 2020 Stanley Cup final. Hopefully they can win the Stanley Cup in this game, and hopefully in real life as well. Because right now they're playing in real life against the Rangers. Game's tied at 2, like halfway through the 3rd period. But obviously, this video is going on Friday, October 15th. So yeah, home uniforms for us, away uniforms for the Blues. Style Churchill in 4 minutes, skills semi-pro, on-ice trainer, beginner. Let's get into game 1 of the second round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs right now. Let's watch a prediction. James Sabalski, round 2, game 1. We're at American Airlines Center. Jordan Binnington starter for the goaltender for the Blues, 4-3-0 in the playoffs, and our goaltender is Ben Bishop, who's 4-0-0 with 2 shutouts. Here we go. Sagan did an open draw for Dallas against Ryan O'Reilly, and he wins it. Back to Klimberg. And I hit the state of Tarasenko. Did it down there. Sagan, though. Ben got it. And Ben in the corner to the slot. And Radulov was tied up. And Tarasenko ran into a buzzsaw, but then somehow got the puck. Here's Perron. Not between 2 Stars players, but blocker saved by Ben Bishop, who sits, I believe. Here we go, shot by Radulov, did save by Binnington. Here's Perron, as we're 3 minutes into game 1. And he kind of got hit by me. Here's Tarasenko. Bishop made the save. And okay, I have a problem, and I think my dad is right, because he said there was something wrong with the left stitch here on my gold controller, because I have a gold controller, camo controller, blue controller, and a black controller. The black controller came with the PS4. There actually is a problem. I was like, he said there was a problem, and I was like, whatever. But there's actually a problem. Now it's not like it's broken, but like just now I heard it like click like 3 times. So I'm gonna stop the filming right now and activate one of my other controllers. I'll be back after this. See you on the other side. See, now I activated my blue controller, and there's nothing wrong with the left stick on my blue controller. I think there's a problem with the left stick on my black controller, though, but yeah. So, yeah, let's get back into the game right now. Oh, gee, that was this close to the face-off. Pavelski hit the face-off. I lost it, and I got intercepted by Hastinen. Here's Hastinen, and poked the way to play. Here we go, Pavelski. Oh, Perron intercepted it. Might have been a goal, but then I poked the way. Here's Duryanov, Hintz. Here's Hastinen back the Pavelski. Oh, Hintz was driving here. Here we go. The slot. What a save by Pennington. And a backhander from the slot by Duryanov, and Schwartz just got hit to the moon and back. Pavelski now has the puck. He's tied up. Kicked out of there. Hinswell did it. And I don't know, tried to pass it towards the line. Instead it passed it to the other team. Here's Pareto to Pote. And if you do see I just ran into my own die. Here's Steen. Here's Pareto. Slapper, and that, oh! Then it the die might have broken his stick, but either way it tipped, popped up in the air, Bishop caught it, or covered it, or saved it and covered it. Well, that was a good save right there. If you, also, this disclaimer right now, like, I think I just saw it. If you see, like, a flash suddenly, which I think that one just happened, like a minute ago, or less than a minute ago, or a minute ago, or maybe even less than that. It's because this is an old TV, and there's problems. I think it's not like the HDMI cord. It's from the PS4 to the HDMI port here on the TV. It's the actual HDMI port. That's the problem. So that's why you just saw a flash, like a black for like a split second, like a minute ago. Because when I went to turn the PS4 on, or when I went to turn the PS4 on, it turned on, obviously, that's not a problem, but it didn't on the TV. I went to the input, which is HDMI 1 for this TV, and it wasn't on there, and then my dad had to come in here and, like, jam it in and, like, put a rubber band around it, so that's why you might see a flash or two, which you already saw one, but hopefully that'll be the only one, and hopefully it's not a lot. Here we go. Here's Didn't in the face-off, which I know is no longer on the Stars, but this is the NHL 21, as here's Tamano, which in real life I believe is on the Texas Stars. He is. Now here we go. I got intercepted by Dickinson and got traded to Vancouver for like a 6th round pick or something. Here we go. Here's Robertson! And I missed the net. Here's Tamano! It's saved by Bennington 10:05 to go in the first period. As again the abbreviations for St. Louis and Dallas are gone. So halfway through the first period here in game 1, and no score, shot! And I ate up the goalie! And I believe Johns, who I know is retired in real life, and ended up picked up by Folk. What a hit! And when I ran into that is Johns. Here's Radjo that bumped off the puck. And semi-pro is one step above rookie, and rookie is the easiest difficulty here in NHL 21. So semi-pro is the second easiest difficulty here in NHL 21. Here's Robertson, who's number 21, shot turned aside by the goaltender. And let's see and that's an ice in Dallas, but he got, I believe, signed with the new team in Seattle, Kraken via free agency, and that kind of the Stars pick. So obviously he's no longer on the team, along with some other players. Here we go, Andrew Caliano. Here we go, this win by Saden. 7 minutes over in the first period. The abbreviations are still not. Here's Robertson with Radulov. Shot by Robertson. Glove save by Bennington. Pass to the Crude. Kind of bumped Crude. As we're 14 minutes into the hockey game. 14 minutes into game 1. No score. And what a hit on Alexiak. And up to Robertson. I'm not sure why Robertson on that line. Here's Robertson. And he scores! Jason Robertson, the rookie, gets credit for the goal, and the Stars strike first in game 1. Second goal of the playoffs for Robertson, 14:43 into the first period, and the Stars strike first in game 1. First goal of the game and of the series. 5:17 to go in the first period, 1-0 Dallas, assisted by Radjov and Oleksiak. And up ahead to Caliano. Here we go, by the back pass to Fonsa, but that died, I believe it dot the Fonsa, but it's taken away by St. Louis. Here we go, there's Crude to Perron, and he just got hit to the moon and back. My eyes got hit to the moon and back. Perron has to go to the bench because he lost his helmet. Here's O'Reilly, he got hit hard too. Heavy hitting here in game 1, and that hit my own player. You serious? Here we go. Here's O'Reilly. 2:45 remaining. The Lodos are back, or not the Lodos, but the abbreviations. I'm not sure why. You hit the blue line, you're behind the bat, between the lead passing. Klimber just got hit hard. Here's Tarantino. O'Reilly! And I ran right into the Iron goalie. Half a minute to go. Then got broken up. Now Como running back the other way, and he's at the post. And then I lost the punt behind the net. Why would the AI not get that? 35 seconds to play. Here's Tarasenko and Ethan Bear, who, well, in real life is not on the team. Gets the punt. Here's Bear. And here's Como. Did not get the punt out, but the poach. And it's tied up and tipped down. That is the end of the first period here in Game 1 with the Stars up 1-0. So only one goal in that first period. It belongs to the Dallas Stars, and it was scored by Jason Robertson, who has a goal and 2 shots and has a +1 for +- because obviously he got the +1 for the goal. Shots were 6-4 in favor of us. Obviously the scoring was 1-0 in favor of us. Faceoffs 5-1 in favor of us. Obviously, like I said, Radulov and Olecheta got the assist on both. Not the assist on Robertson's goal, which was, what, like 15 minutes into the hockey game or something like that? Just under 15 minutes. As hidden time attack 209 to 159 in favor of St. Louis. Hidden 6-3 in favor of us. Shots, or hits 6-3 in favor of us. Shots 6-4 in favor of us. Passing, the AI is always better. I'm just checking the real life Dallas Stars score. Minute 22 to go in that game in the third, or minute 22 to go in the third period. Or in the real life Dallas Stars game, game's tied at 2 with a minute 22 to go in the third period. Yeah, let's get into the second period here in this game. Round 2, Game 1. Stars Blues. Stars lead 1-0. Let's do it. And here, and Saden wins this one. Back to Klimberg. And he behind the back passes the Ben, but Tarasenko said not so fast. Here's Hastinen up to Ben. A captain for Dallas. Here's Radulov. Oh, I believe it hit his stick, but he was kind of tied up. Went on Bennington and he covers. 70 seconds into the second period. Dallas winning here at AAC in Dallas. And Radulov wins it back to Klimberg through a trap. It did save by the goaltender. Here's O'Reilly. Klimber just hit him hard. Or actually, that wasn't Klimber, but I think it was Radulov. Now Klimber has the puck after stealing it from some Blues play. That was Tarasenko. Shot was blocked. Here's Pareto. He got hit hard. Here's Ben. Bodies are falling everywhere. And here's Crew to St. Louis gets the puck to O'Reilly. Turned himself right into the boards. And it popped out, but St. Louis gets it. Here's O'Reilly. And behind the back pass to Pareto! Stopped by Bishop. 15:51 to go in the period. Top 10 in hits, as you can see, Ryan O'Reilly, 18 hits here in the postseason, or in the playoffs, sits on the list. Zibanejad leading the charge. Zibanejad on the Rangers. Face-off 7-1 in favor of us. And make that 7-2 now, as Pavelski lost it. Here's Swartz, which I believe in real life he's on the Kraken. What a hit! Now Bear! Can he get his first goal in a Stars uniform? He scores! Ethan Bear! His first goal in a Stars uniform! And that's included in the regular season and the postseason. First goal of the playoffs for Ethan Bear. First goal in general in a Stars uniform, regular season or in the postseason. First goal of the playoffs, obviously, like I said. And his first goal of the playoffs, like I said. And his first goal overall in a Stars uniform. Doesn't matter. He only played. I don't know how many games he played, but I think he played like 30, maybe more. And I think he had like 10 assists and no goals. That's all. He only had 10 assists, no goals, 10 assists, or something like that. He had no goals. So that goal right there was his first goal of the playoffs, and it was his first goal of the playoffs, and it was his first goal of the playoffs, and it was his first goal in a Stars uniform. As well, no better time to did it than the playoffs, right? That is right. 2-0 Stars with 14:57 to go in the second. Here we go. Assisted by Hintz. That's back to Bear to Pavelski. Here's Pavelski through up the gut. Did save by the goaltender. And Pavelski all the way around. Did save by Binnington. He passes the puck to his teammate. They did restart. What a hit. Here's Gurionov. What a hit on Gurionov now. Here's Pavelski. And he shoots. Good save. And Fault gets it. Here we go. And this is... I don't know who I think this is Gurionov. Poked by Bear. He just scored. Here's Stanford. Or Stanford or whatever his name is. Did save. And I just hit the puck off our own goal. Here's Gurionov. He has speed. Gets around him and shoots. Good save by the goaltender. Here's Robertson, who already scored in the game. And Sandella gets the puck. And he got bumped down by, I think it was Gurionov. Up ahead to Steen. Steen got hit hard. Got T-boned. No one was there, apparently. I thought someone was there. No one was. Well, I almost beat that, but then not. 9:45 they don't in the second period. 2-0 Stars. You can see, look at that. Top 10 and plus minus in the playoffs. The top 10, all 10 players are Stars players. There's Victor during our goal mascot, as you can see, behind the boards right there. And that's where the Zamboni comes out. Here we go. Gurionov around the check. Shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Here we go to the slot. It did not work. That Hastings regroups. Turns it over. Here's Bozat. Bozat just got hit to the moon. Shot turned aside by Bishop. Covers it, but gives it to Hastings. Up to Robertson. And he has got hit hard. Puts behind the net now. And it's at the Gurionov. And the Klimbird kind of trying to split two. Nice shine. Stars! John Klimbird! And the Stars are up 3-0. Number 3. It's the third goal of the game for the Stars. And only 3-0 here in game 1. First goal of the playoffs for John Klimbird. 3-0 Dallas. Our 3 goal scorers are Jason Robertson, Ethan Bear, and John Klimbird. Assisted by Gurionov and Robertson. And that's back to Johns. Up ahead to Fonsa after he won the face-off. Here's Fonsa. And Gunnarsson got the puck. And that could have been interference. Was not, though. To poked by Johns. Fonsa has it now. Here's a big boy down around people. Across all out there. So you didn't miss anything. The last clip was like 15 seconds. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to put it in the video, but I stopped it because the Dallas Stars in real life just won 3-2 over the Rangers in overtime in New York. And it was the Stars' first game of the year, so they did full 2 points, unlike last year where they lost like 12 games in overtime or a shootout. But this year, hopefully it's different. Well, it did start because they actually won in overtime. And Samiro Hastings, who they signed to a big deal, like it was like an 8-year deal or something like that this past off season. So hopefully it pays off. And well, first goal of the year for him, and it was an OT winner. I believe that was his first OT winner of his career. But let's get back into this game. 5-3 to go in the second period in this game. 3-0 Stars here in game 1 of the second round. We're out shooting the Blues 15-7. But there's not that many shots. I mean, there's only been 23 shots in this game, right? No, 22 shots in this game. 21 hits though. Time attack, we have what, 407. They have 326. AI is always better at passing. Face-offs, we're winning. We have more face-off wins, 10-2, and then neither team has any penalty minutes or power plays, or power play minutes, or no shorthanded goals, obviously. Yeah. So I'm happy the Stars won in real life. Hopefully we can get the dub in this game. Let's get back into the game right now. Where were we? Okay, it was after the block pass, and Binnington covered it. Could have been a goal if it got through, but didn't. 5-3 to go in the period. Second period, 3-0 Dallas. Only 3-0 now. It's not that much. But also, our goaltender has been fantastic with Ben Bishop. Here's Johns! He scores! Steven Johns! 4-0 Dallas! Who I know in real life is retired, but in this game he's still playing hockey. First goal of the playoffs for him. 4-0 Dallas. Here's Saden. The goal was assisted by Saden after he won the faceoff. He just won this faceoff. Here's Johns, and he just got bumped. Here's Ben. beast Ben, and he lost the puck as he tried to pass it across. Didn't work though. Here's Tarasenko. I tried to hit him, did not. Here we go, come on, Johns. And the play kind of by me too. And Johns lost the puck, but let's see not the putt after the fact. Here's the Satan shot stop rebound. That was on rebound, but Bennington said no. 2:31 to go in the period. 4-0 Dallas still. And we win the draw. Back to Johns. Bennington made the save. Passes it out to Trude. Up ahead to Blaze, I believe. 2 minutes to play in the period. Here's Clifford. Here we go. Shot. Good save by Bennington. Right in front of it. Gave it to Alexia. Turned it over. But then another save by Bishop. As we're in the final minute here in the second period. 4-0 Dallas. Shot. Stopped by Bennington. And he covers this one. 38.9 to go. And we lose the draw. Fonsa does. 30 seconds to play. Blues looking for a buzzer beater to be back in this game. Didn't move. Then the shot was blocked, or it was hit as he shot. I'm not sure. And dumped down. That should be the period, and it is. End of the second period here in game 1. 4-0 Dallas. Almost. Yeah, it's 4-0, but who knows? We're shooting 20-9, so shots are just almost like 2-1. Passing are much better. Time attack, we have about a minute more. 4:59 to 3:42. Face-offs 13-3 in favor of us. No penalties for either side. No power play minutes either. Not bad. Robertson has a goal and assist. Alessia has an assist. Gurionov has an assist. Bear has a goal, his first goal of the playoffs, and his first goal overall. His first goal this goal he scored in this game was his first goal of the playoffs and his first goal in a Stars uniform. Klimber has a goal. Satan has an assist. Hintz has an assist. Johns has a goal. Radjov has an assist. And then looks like Pavelski and Hastings both have +1s. And along with some other people like Dickinson, Ben, and Lundell, and that's it. But yeah. Let's get back into the game. Third period here in game 1. 4-0 Dallas. Satan loses the face-off to start period number 3. 4-0 Dallas. Here comes the Blues. To Pote. Now Ben! Out in space! He also runs to his right bend! Good save by the goaltender. And tipped out of there to Radjov. Unfortunately, he lost the putt. And I tried to hit the guy, and I missed. Here we go. Up the head to Trude. And, I missed the head. Here's Perron in the corner. Trude to O'Reilly, and I kind of bumped him. And now Ben has the putt. 3 minutes into the third. Shot! No, blocked. Ben got it back, though. The Radjov on the doorstep, but lost the putt. Or he shot in. It was stopped. Radjov got it back. Good save, and then hit a Blues player. Went back to Bennington and covers with 16:13 remaining. And we win the draw. One-timer! Sort of. It wasn't. And it was stopped by the goaltender. That was Gurionov who had the one-timer from the right dot, or the right circle. Here done the Blues. Good save. And then Gurionov, who I was user and not the putt. But then why would he not pass it to the guy who was supposed to be there? But now Hintz will win or beat the ice, but then he just got lost. But the guy who lost, Hintz just got rocked. My goodness, heavy hitting. As we're 6 minutes into the third, what a hit. He just got clotheslined. Behind the back pass by Bear to Hintz to Gurionov. And Gurionov kind of lost the punt. And then people barreling over each other. Hintz has to kicked it out to Lundell. The Bear in the right point. Good save by the goal. Or actually, it's blocked, I think. Or, I don't know. Here we go. Here's Pareto. And to the slide! Good save, and I almost put that in my own net. Bear kind of brought it back into his own goalie. Hit back around. Is that not even icing? Does cross the red line, but no icing. Pareto has it. 10:35 to go in the game. Stars lead 4-0. Toe drag! But Bear got that putt. Up ahead to Robertson as we're halfway through the third period. Intercepted by Thomas. Here's Bozak. Back the other way. And here's Lindell. Here's Lindell. Got around to Kamano. Did not. Robertson. Turnaround shot. Missed the net. Kamano. Lost. Lindell has it. Then brought back to the point where no one was. And 7:50 remaining. No Method did it. Some Stars player up ahead to Lindell. And let's just go back. More space here. There we go. Here's Dickinson. To Kamano. Did save by Bennington. 6:49 remaining. Oh, only 4 goals, which is subpar, but good goaltending. Here's Saden after he wants to face off. Here's Fault. 6:30 remaining. 4-0 Dallas. Here's Tarasenko. I thought they're pulling their goalie. Here's Tarasenko. Got hit hard, and Radulov picked it off. And he just got around people. Here's Radulov. He scores. 5-0 Dallas. Third goal of the playoffs for him. 14:33 into the third. 3-0, or excuse me, 3-0. 5-0 Dallas. He got a chunk of it. I don't think he touched it. Even if he did, it's still in. You know what? Unassisted. You know, we have 5 minutes remaining. Shot blocked out in front of him through his block fall. Kind of point blank range, but stopped by Bishop. 4:55 remaining. Twelve saves for Bishop. Only 12 shots for St. Louis, which is really not bad. Here's Radulov. And it's in a scrum. Klimber came in and got the puck. Here's Bear, lost the puck. And that's a good poke by Hastings. And he down around Tarasenko. He's with Saden, and Radulov. Saden scores. What a setup. What a setup by Hastings. And Saden delivers. 6-0 Dallas. 7 goals of the playoffs for him, which is 7 goals in 5 games. Let's say new goalie. Let's say this, the announcer just said, "Why would you change him with 3 minutes left?" I don't know. Here's Ben. That pass actually went through to Staten, and he scores again. 7-0 Dallas. They're starting to score a lot of goals here in the final half of the third period, and it's now 7-0 Dallas. 8th of the playoffs set in tonight. 7-0 Dallas, right? Yeah, 7-0 Dallas. Here we go. 2:38 remaining. 7-0 Dallas as we're up by a touchdown, assisted by Ben and Klimber as Saden lost the faceoff. Here we go, and then a dumped in from the offensive zone. Here's Ben, and now there's open space as he beats number 4 by a mile. Ben! It's saved by Gills. That's their backup. As there is 1 minute remaining here in the third period, here in game 1 of the second round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. 7-0 Dallas, up ahead to Ben. Just dump it in. Dumped in. Can we get there? The Kamano gets there. Got around someone! But it's saved by the, whatever his name is, Bazzuto, or I don't know what it is. The backup for St. Louis. What a hit. The poke. Here's Robertson who scored the first goal for Dallas back in the first. Behind the back pass. Almost went in off a Blues player. Here we go. And what a hit. 25 seconds to play, and now he just ran into a buzzsaw. Kamano has it. Almost turned it over. Up ahead to Robertson. Nothing, nowhere to move. 15 seconds remaining. Fans on their feet here at AAC. It's onside. Here's Boza. Winds and fires. Good save by Bishop. And shot from the point is turned aside by Bishop as he 6.6 away from a shutout. I just wouldn't know if an Astro Saden is, but I won't get back on the ice. And if he does, which he's not, center line's out there, and Saden's on the first line. There's only 6 seconds left. And Pavelski wins the face-off, hit down the ice. Trude cuts it off at the boards, and that is the game. Stars win game 1. And there's a salute, as that's our mascot right there. Victory Green, the one that's that was right in the middle. It had the, well, that didn't look like a player, and that had the stars flat over his right shoulder. Good action. We scored a lot of goals in that third. I think because we only scored 1 in the first, Well, we scored 1 in the first, 3 in the third, we scored 1 goal in the first period, 3 goals in the second period, and 3 goals in the third period. Satan had 2 goals and an assist, as we outshot St. Louis 30-14. So basically, the shots were just over 2-1. Passing, they were much better. Face-off 17-7 in favor of us. 17-7 in favor of us. No penalties. Like I said, we outscored them off to 7-0, and we outshot them 30-4. So it was just over 2-1 on the shots. Hits, we out hit them 21-8. Time attack 751-544. They had much better passing. It's always the case. Face-offs 17-7 in favor of us. No penalties for either side. No power plays either. So good game. Stars take game 1 as they're 3 wins away from the moving on to the Western Conference Final. Oh yeah, the next episode of this series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series. So it doesn't matter if it's elimination game for the Stars or the Blues. And like I said, the next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series. And like I said, it'll be the first elimination game for either team in the series, regardless of if it's an elimination game for the Stars or the Blues. But yeah, like I said, the next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for, the next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, and it'll be Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6, and hopefully that episode will come out sooner than later, but who knows, because it might be pheasant hunting in Minnesota in that last week of October, so if that's the case, there probably won't be any videos that week, or there won't be, unless I pre-record, but that's not going to happen probably, but also we might not go, it depends on, well, if my grandpa can go, which, still 50-50 chance, or it's still TBD, let me put it that way. So yeah, hope you have for you guys have a great Friday if you're watching this video the day I posted, and if you're not, or even if you are, have a great Friday, and have a great weekend. And for me too, so, right now, if you're watching it, like, right when I post that, I'll be in school because this will be going up at 10 a.m., so, if you watch it, like, right when it goes up, 10 a.m., I'll be working, and if you say I watch it at, like, 11, I'll be on break, and then, like, if you're watching it at, like, noon, I'll be at lunch. Okay, so those no 45th, or like I said, next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in the series, and it'll be Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so those no 45th episode, the like button. Subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandmother, and inside those pets and friends about these videos. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in episode number 10 of this Dallas Stars NHL 21 franchise series. See you in episode number 10. And eat a lot of bacon and go Stars.